What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Luke, and in this video I'm going to show you how to quickly and efficiently pay off $10,000 in credit card debt. Now, this is a strategy I've personally used around 3 years ago to pay off a lot of credit card debt that I had accumulated, and this really helped me out, and I'm sure that it's going to do the same for you. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and let's get started. So the reality is that credit card debt is a huge problem in America today. The average American household has over $16,000 in credit card debt. And the big problem with credit card debt is that usually interest rates are around 20%. So it becomes really difficult to get out from under your credit card debt and to actually get ahead with your payments, right? So imagine a scenario where you have $10,000 in credit card debt. Now this might be true for your personal scenario, or you might have more or less, whatever it is. The same principles will apply to help you quickly eliminate your debt and get ahead, right? So you have $10,000 in credit card debt, and let's say that your APR is 20% on that credit card, right? So what that's going to mean is that every year you're going to pay $2,000 in interest on that credit card, that $10,000 in credit card debt. And what that ends up leading to is you never truly getting ahead unless you're paying more than that $2,000 a year. Right? And even if you are paying that $2,000, it's like a lot of what your payments are going to go towards just paying down the interest on that debt versus actually paying down your principal debt. Now, this is something that I personally had around 3 years ago. I had just gotten out of college, and to sustain myself for a little bit, I started relying on credit cards. I know what you're thinking is, that's a terrible idea, Luke. You're giving us financial advice. How did you do that? Well, the reality is I was young and not that well experienced, not that well versed in finances and in financial security. And at the time, that was the only real option available to me. So I quickly found myself in a situation where every month I was making the minimum payment, but I was seeing that my balance never went down, and that becomes a huge issue. Not only is it psychologically going to stop you from really progressing, it's also just you're never going to actually get out of that debt if all you're doing is making the minimum payments, because you're never going to dig into the principal balance, right? So if you're in this type of situation, the best option for you is to get a consolidated debt, right? So get all of your debt somewhere where you don't have to pay that 20% interest. Now, lucky for you, we're living in 2020 in the digital age, and there is definitely a lot of places where you can find this information, but even better, I'm going to summarize it for you right here. The best and easiest way for you to start really paying down your actual debt and to get rid of the interest payments is for you to transfer your current credit card debt over to a balance transfer 0 APR card, right? So for instance, if you go on NerdWallet right now and you search for the balance transfer section, you're going to see that there's lots of credit cards that are offering an 18-month 0% interest credit card for you to perform a balance transfer on. Now, when you do these balance transfers, what's going to happen is they're going to charge you around 2% to transfer your balance from an existing credit card over to this 0% interest credit card. And you're going to have that 0% rate for 18 months. And what that's going to give you is a window of opportunity to really pay down your principal debt so that you're not just paying the interest fees. You're not allowing interest to accumulate on your existing debt. And that's the only real way you're going to make a dent in your debt, right? So that's exactly what I recommend for you. If right now you have, let's say, $10,000 in credit card debt, what you should do and what I recommend you do is you go out and you sign up for one of the balance transfer credit cards. My personal recommendation is the Discover It card. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the Discover card. And it's gonna offer you a 0% interest rate for 18 months. And it's gonna allow you to pay every payment you're gonna make is gonna go directly to lowering your principal, right? So if after 18 months, you have $10,000 in debt, right? And after 18 months, you pay that down to $2,000, you're gonna be in an unbelievably better position, right? And even better than that, that 18 months of zero interest, it could even allow you to pay the whole debt off because you're not wasting your money on interest, right? So that is by far the easiest and best way for someone to get out of credit card debt if they're currently holding a large balance, because I really can't stress this enough. You don't want to be just paying the minimum balance, which is just feeding your interest payment, and basically never move the needle on your actual debt, right? So if you enjoyed this video, please go out and take action on this, do some research. Don't keep just making interest payments for no reason. I'm gonna leave links below for where these credit cards can be found, what you can do, and hopefully this added a lot of value for you. If it did, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on your notification bells. Leave me a comment if there's any topic that you feel like you need help with, anything related to wealth, finance, making money online, anything like that. I check all the comments and I'm trying to make the best videos for you to inform you and to help you with your financial goals. So don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.